Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War House of Julii campaign, episode 50, and it's the turn of a century, I guess. It's 200 BC, Germania has fallen, Rome's power is probably at its peak now, or, well, maybe not at its peak, but it's pretty peaky. Could get better, could get worse. And, well, everything's just going good in general, and you, get your ass back there. Have a few more rebels to tidy up before we go to the next turn, but the next turn we will be, oh dear. Kill him or die, I don't care, just go away. Thank you for dying, right. But we've got a few rebels to clear out before we go to the next turn, and probably during in the turn transition we will be counterattacked by the Spanish as I am laying siege to Scalabis. So we will probably, hopefully, if this battle goes well, take Scalabis this episode, and as well just do a few rebel clearouts, but we'll also be doing the episode 50 progress review. Dun, 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 dun. I had to give it a theme of some sort. But what we will be looking at is we'll be looking at our progress from episode 40 up to 50, see how far we've progressed, are we doing good, are we doing bad. But since it's episode 50, I think there will also be a general progress overview, as in how have we done so far in this campaign and what will we need to do in order to assert total victory. For we should start, I guess now it's high time we started thinking about winning. We are a very, well-established power doesn't exactly cut it. More like well-established, strong empire. We are very strong. We are controlling a lot of Central Europe, all of Northern Europe, and quite a lot of Western Europe, and making inroads into Eastern Europe basically, and bits of the Mediterranean as well. So we are controlling a lot basically, and we just need to think about how we're going to bring it all together. However, we have we have this one, and I think there's another one somewhere as well. I think we have about 3 rebels to clear out. So we're just going to get those all tidied up, and then we're going to jump over to the next turn and fight the possible Battle of Scalabis, depending on what the Spanish feel like doing. So we'll get all this dealt with now, because as we found out, rebels really do tend to upset trade in regions that they turn up in, especially if you find them standing on roads. So what's this? A unit of town watch. Right. Tiberius the Angry, you will deal with these yourself. Don't see the need to send you an escort, really. Your cavalry at their town watch, they'd break at the sight of you. I mean, your Tiberius the Angry used to be called Tiberius the Wrathful, so I think these guys will know better than to mess with you. I mean, look at that. As soon as the rebels clear off, look at how much difference that made. We went from having 26 denarii per turn to 500 denarii per turn. It really does pay to get rid of rebels, so we'll get rid of those. These ones are in Mediterranean jurisdiction, so I'll deal with those in a minute. But right, quick easy battle. We'll just quickly charge in, take them out, simple as that really. Probably going to be a very, very, very quick speech off him, but yeah. So how are you feeling about this Let's Play so far, since this is episode 50? Are you liking it? Are you hating it? I don't know.
Death and glory before defeat.
We're giving the enemy death and glory. I'd rather just give him death, really. I don't see their right to glory, but right, just finish him, please. Right, charge in. But yeah, how are you feeling about this Let's Play? Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? Is there anything I can do better, really, for the future episodes or the next series? You know, just let me know your thoughts, really. I mean, I guess one complaint people will have is probably the episodes are far too long, but to be honest, I've had a look at other people's Total War Let's Plays. Like, I haven't really watched anyone's Total War Let's Plays. I've just looked at them, and I will be honest, their episodes are about the same length as mine. So yeah, there's not really a way around it. I'm not really willing to cut stuff from these. I just want to do the full everything, because really there is a lot of stuff you need to do in managing a campaign. There's a lot of context in it, you know, keeping out for rebelling settlements, who are we going to conquer next, what's the diplomacy. It's an organic world, this campaign, really. It's a very, sort of organic, really. But, you know, just say whatever you want to say, really, and I will listen to it, not listen to it, I don't know. Depends how much I like you, and talk about destruction there, really. Come on, they'll fall. Oh, shoot, actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Let's do it again. Let's hammer these guys to death, right? Come on. Turn around and charge him once more. Oh! It's like playing bowling with rebels. But that is basically what we're doing. I think we can call that one a steal.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
I couldn't help myself, but then again, we didn't get him in one go, so actually I think we'll make that one a spare. But down he goes. All right, just take out those last ones, and then these guys are dealt with. We've put them to the sword and we've made an example of them. Well done, Tiberius the Angry. I hope you were... I hope this makes you happier for a little bit as my faction leader, who should die sooner or later because I don't care about you.
This day is clearly our victory.
Right, good. Oh, he even got a kill though, so it's not a flawless victory for this quick rebel clear out, but good effort from Tiberius the Angry. A good warm up for today. So, well, not really a lot to say about it. Just a good rebel clear out, really. I mean, it's not something I particularly enjoy doing, getting rid of all these rebels, but I actually do enjoy watching them getting their asses handed to them by a nice cavalry charge. But you know, it's something we've got to do. Something we've got to keep the campaign map nice and clean, really, so that we don't run into economical, public order-y problems in the future. Anyway, how are we doing at Irinium? We'll just quickly check in on them. Money's good. Public order could be a bit better though, so we'll make the money a bit worse, but we'll make the people a bit happier. Or we could maybe make the games more regular? I don't know, what would be the more costly option? Not daily games, fuck off. 400 denarii if I put it to monthly games, alright? And how much would I lose if I put it to... I'd lose less if I just cut the taxes, right? We'll cut the taxes. Smarter option here. And Mediolanium rebels next, then. Any intel? 1 unit of naked fanatics, right? Do we have any cavalry hanging around out here? No, we don't, right? What about you, Segestica? Oh, Segesta, sorry. We have 1 unit of basically a general. I think the general will probably kill him, probably do good against him. Or should I send some auxilia? I think auxilium might have a bit of trouble. I think cavalry will be the best thing for riding down these naked fanatics. If I could just basically flank him and just get him in the back, I think that'd work. Or just really once more just have the sheer full power of a cavalry charge, knock him out. But, oh, he don't want to fight us, right? I must be doing something right then.
Victory!
But that should well, actually no, because these were in Mediolanium anyway, so we're not exactly helping Mediolanium here by having them stick around. So let's get rid of these guys now before they try and retreat into the Alps, because they're not running off there. I'm taking them out now, but yeah, they may heavily outnumber me, but it's an armoured general versus a squad of naked fanatics. I think I should win this one. Let's fight it out and just watch some more units get devastated by cavalry charges. I mean, this is what a lot of Total War players like consider to be their porn, I guess. I mean, if you go onto any video about Rome 2 Total War or the Attila one, everyone seems to moan about cavalry charges.
Those men think they can take us on?
Yeah, they think they can take us on. We'll show them. So right, let's get this one done. But apparently a lot of people say like CA never did the cavalry charges right because I think they changed the game engine or something, but I don't know. I don't care. But the cavalry charges in this game are excessively fun. I mean, just watching a cavalry unit like cut into a full enemy squadron, I don't know if that carries any accuracy with real life or anything, but you know what, it's just fun to watch a bloody enemy get launched about 10 feet in the air because a cavalry just fucking really charged into him really hard, and it's like watching the circus. But right, you guys run into be naked fanatics, they'll just be standing there waiting for you, just being all naked, I guess. Well, they claim to be naked fanatics, but let's face it, that's a mini skirt they're wearing, so it's barely naked. Unless no, they don't have their asses hanging out, so yeah. They're actually just slutty fanatics, really, because they're wearing their slutty little mini skirts. Oh no, I've just upset all the SJWs. But I guess the shield provides them some modesty at least, and the spiky hair, of course. The white spiky hair, which makes you think about the white forest of pubes. But right, we should deal with these guys very easily, so charge into them and knock them out. Come on, let's see this fun. Oh, told you, 10 feet in the air. Good one, right. And let's get out again. We'll just go in and out. We'll just knock these guys out with shock basically. As long as my cavalry has decent stamina, it shall work out. But I think one of them got killed. But oh, he flew off his horse. Oh, 2 of them flew off their horses. This battle might be going a bit pear-shaped. Right, pull out again, please. Let's do this one. Oh, he's routing. Good. All right, we can take him out then. Good. I will admit I was a wee bit worried there that the naked fanatics might have actually started giving my cavalry a bit of trouble, but it's alright, we're knocking these guys out now. Kill their captain and then see that these rebels never come back, please. I mean, look, it's very snowy and misty here, by the way. You can barely see the Alps, but it actually looks quite foreboding now in the distance. You won't want to climb out in this weather, this very light snowfall. You might slip and break your neck. It's a hazard. Right. Come on, we're nearly done knocking them out. Come on. Sweep them up. Kill their captain. Come on. He's a good sprinter, actually. I'll give him his credit. He is a good sprinter. He was a good sprinter, but not good enough.
This is a
Goodbye,
victory,
rebels.
worthy of Roman arms.
I never even took the time to read that rebel captain's name. What was his name? Captain Coggy Dubnus, right? Captain Dubstep, right? He's dead. Because as we all know, few men are born brave. Become so through training and force of discipline. Vegetitus.
Victory!
Right, another little rebel cleared out. So right, you get back to Segestica. It hasn't really done any good for Mediolanium actually. I think Mediolanium could use a governor. So hopefully another family member will join us very soon. So we have a new family member joining us. But yeah, I think that's about it for this turn. Not dealing with those rebels because that's not really worth my time. There is a rebel army in Domus Dulcis Domus right now. It is the last remaining Germanian family member, I assume. So I will deal with him at a later date, but I'm not going to deal with him right now. Just because I'm not very interested. Actually, there's a river crossing there. I was wondering if this territory like didn't exist or anything, like because it's not marked on a campaign map, so I'm assuming no one's gone up here. But I was just thinking if this was a dead territory, but I just noticed this river crossing and this road. I'm interested now. I want a scouting force to go there. Where is my spy? Spy. Since you haven't really got a lot going on right now, make your way up here. I wanna well, follow the road. I want to know what's up here. I'm interested now. I want to know if there's anything up there. But I can't assassinate this guy, by the way. My assassin who is nearby is absolutely terrible at everything he does. So I'm not even sure if it's worth keeping him around anymore. I might actually fire him because all he's doing is costing me money every turn. But then again, there is a rebel captain down there. Why don't you go do a bit of freelancing work for me? Go kill some captains and try and get better at assassinating. Maybe then I can maybe find a task for you to do. There might be a few problem senators I'll need to get rid of in the future. Ooh, sorry, did I just let slip my motivations there? Sorry. Right, keep on moving then. Actually, all very, very slow at pace, but oh well. I learned to like it. But oh god, the Thracians are really trying to give the Brutii some trouble. But I am really wondering if the Thracians could start beating the Brutii, or if it's going to be a Spanish situation where we are trapped in a stalemate. But soon I'm going to break it once I capture Lusitania. Hopefully the siege of Scalabis goes properly. But that's all for the next turn. We probably are going to start fighting the Battle of Scalabis next turn. So yeah, let's jump in. Let's see what happens. Let's
yes,
do
master.
it.
Out of moves, sir.
End the turn, please. Called it. Right, we are fighting. So Nero Gracchus, this is the second battle you're ever going to fight in your life, and probably the last one you're ever going to fight in your life, but whatever. Captain Aingeru has decided to launch his attack, and Anton has shown his face. He could be the last Spanish family member, by the way, unless there is one in Tingi, but I think I've pretty much assassinated the majority of them rather than killed them in battle, so that shows where I'm going with my battles tactics. But right, strength ratio is 2-to-1 because I have a 4-star commander, they have a 2-star commander. What does Captain Aingeru have? War dogs, war dogs, war dogs, some cavalry, some Iberian infantry. Nothing to worry about really, just a lot of fodder units. I have some archer auxilia, I have a ballista, so those guys should be easy peasy, lemony squeezy to take out. And as for Anton, I believe it's just some cavalry, some Iberian infantry, just some pretty low tier units really. The Spanish are a bit like the Britons actually, you know, remember how the Britannians used to spam masses and masses and masses of warband at me? So the Spanish are taking a very similar approach, but it's a bit more mixed up. They do like to chuck a few naked fanatics in the midst, and maybe occasionally if we're lucky some Scutari, but yeah. Shouldn't be too much trouble for us, just as long as my men hold out, they don't make any stupid mistakes. I think we could probably take this one, and we'll have Lusitania, another province to add to the collection. Let's fight this one out on the battle map. And by the way, we will divide and we will conquer. Well, I have divided my attention between the Spanish and the Germanians for a while. Now my attention is on conquering the Spanish.
You know me! I am a true Roman of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. I believe that Rome has a destiny to rule the world. I also believe that we have a destiny that starts afresh here. There stands the Spanish horde, ready to fight. Today, I think we should send many of them to the afterlife. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. If we win here today, we do far more than just defeat an army. If we win, we take a city from the enemy. We weaken them. We take their riches, their holy places, their lands, their women folk. But the winning, that is for you to do. Are you men enough for the task? We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. We are even matched in numbers, man for man. But that does not tell the whole story. All that said, we are the stronger. Every one of you is better than they. Remember this and take heart from the memory. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. Now, you know I have a reputation for cunning in battle. I do not intend this to be a fair fight. I am going to fall upon them without warning. I will strike at their weakest points. This won't be a battle. It'll be a kick up the toga. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed!
Anyone feel like that speech was a little more long-winded than usual? Kind of a lot of random stuff cobbled together, really. You'd think each speech was randomly generated or something. Anyway, let's get this battle on the road then. So we'll be dealing with some Spanish who will be attacking from this northern hill and a forest. We are defending a farm, by the way. Nice Spanish farm. Maybe these people are more advanced than we give them credit for, but looks like they're just starting to bring the harvest in. There's a lot of ridges here, and then there's the actual farmhouse here. This actually creates some interesting terrain. Is it possible to place my archers near the farmhouse, like here? It looks like it's not. Oh no, I can place them near the farmhouse, but I was like, I want if I could. No, if I could place them. Oh, hang on, there we go. Look at that. That could be a pretty good location for these archers, really. I mean, but then again, it's look, like right here. Look at how well defended they are. They're not hidden, but they should be actually. They should ambush from the farm, but actually I'm not going to be putting them there. We'll just be fighting. I think we'll just try and keep the battle to this field here, the one that's sort of like being torn up by the harvest. So I'm going to put my archers in one line here, and we'll have them fire at will. I'm going to deploy in the centre here, so I can have the main army take longer. They can wind themselves out, because the reinforcing army should be attacking from over this angle, which we are facing. Don't quote me on this, because it seems like reinforcing armies seem to attack on random angles. Ballisters will be right behind them. They'll be firing at will. They'll just be taking out what they can. But ballisters never really seem to hit a lot. I think I'm not really going to bother with them much in the future, because they're just not really very good, really. They don't seem to do a lot. I mean, when they do hit decently, but they just don't seem to do a lot for us. Auxilia will be the front line of defence, by the way. Actually, no. Auxilia will be the rear line of defence. There we go. Legionaries will be the front line of defence, because what we need to do is we need to remember there are two armies attacking us, so I'll have two armies defending. If I'm wrong about where the armies attack from, I can always move these auxiliary accordingly. We will have time before the main attack starts, but that's sort of like my initial deployment phase here. So I've got my flanks covered. I've got my archers in the core ready to fire out and do their chaos. By the way, Nero Gracchus, you want to get in on this? Nero Gracchus is my only cavalry unit though, so he'll be on mopping up duty and possibly on Anton killing duty. But well, hopefully this will all go properly and go well. Keep the legionaries to guard mode, by the way, because I don't want them to wander off, because there are two armies to deal with. We can't just chase down one army once it starts routing, because we might need to get ready to deal with the other. But with all that said, let's start this battle, and basically, hopefully now we can break the stalemate. Start the battle, please.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Right, so the Spanish are attacking from one angle, it looks like. There's one army here. I actually can't see on the... Oh, no, wait, here it is. We're just popping up here now, actually. So the reinforcing army is attacking from here. So, I actually don't need those auxilia on my rear anymore, but this is Anton's army. So Anton himself, there he is, in bright blue, just because he likes to make himself stick out, I guess. But his army will take a while to arrive. So right now, we need to deal with this guy who is advancing on us with some speed, actually. So... Auxilia. I want some of your Auxilia to create a flanking force here. So you guys flank here. You guys flank here. No, face the proper way. I'm going to be hiding in these cornfields. You can't hide in these cornfields, by the way. These units aren't considered hidden. They are actually visible. Which I find a bit of a shame, really, because I think it would be good. And I have one Auxilia here at the back as a reserve unit for my personal use. Right. That should make our flanks relatively well defended now. But the enemy might try and skirt around them, but I will, if it does, I will just close these up like flaps on a box. So actually, you guys just face the back, just in case someone just tried to scrape around the back and it's basically too fast for me. So now we're nice and well defended. Archers, are we going to be opening fire anytime soon? You are firing. Yeah, they are firing at will, right? And I've accidentally ungrouped them, right? Group up, please. Ballista, are you going to be firing at any time, by the way? I do have you firing at will. I mean, come on, these guys must be in range by now. They're not that far away. I mean, come on, we're only stood in the middle of a crappy cornfield. Here we go. Right, first shots out. Let's have a look at what they're hitting. Oh, yeah, I think I was... Oh, there we go. Seeing some dead bodies here. We're hitting the Iberian infantry, and they are speeding up in response. They are not... They did not take well to being shot at. They're going to try and brave this arrow storm, but it ain't really much of an arrow storm, but right. They're going to charge directly into our front line, so I hope you are ready, legionaries, because you are about to get an ass full of Spanish thrown at you. Right, these guys are ready. Right. Auxilia, we might have a few guys trying to skirt round at your flank, so get ready. But actually, they're just lining up there. Fine, get pillums if you're going to line up there. Come on, I mean, look at that, I'm knocking them out with the pillums. Actually, you might want me to wear my pillums out, so I don't have any for later. Oh well. Auxilia closing on those cavalry and knock them out. They're trying to sneak around in these lovely cornfields, which is going to be fucking up all the unit models, by the way, because they all seem to be going very dark. And oh!
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
You have no stomach for a fight, do you, Mr. General? Right, reform the Auxilia, please.
Enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our
That's these guys dealt with. Since I have a lack of cavalry, I'm not going to be cleaning them up, but they shall run right into the jaws of Publius Vicanius, by the way. He will clean these guys up next episode. But look at that, even the doggies are running away. Oh, bye-bye, Spanish, bye-bye. Make sure to warn Anton how badass I am and how much I've just ruined your defences. Why are my archers still firing? You're not... Right, they're not following him. Ceasefire for now. Oh dear, he sneezed as well. We're having an epidemic of sneezing archers here. Where are my other archers? Are they? Oh, they're here, right. I was going to say, they've wandered off a bit, but right. Archers, just reform, please. Let's get ready for the next army, but we've got those guys. They're all on the run. We probably won't be seeing them anymore unless Anton somehow reforms them. But that's one army dealt with, one more to go. So let's just wait on them to arrive and just basically... I've already reformed my defences, there isn't really anything else I need to do. I think I'm just going to keep to this formation, it worked out very nicely. Stopped the cavalry from flanking around us, we stopped anything from getting around us actually. I mean, I think they did fall quite easily actually, but didn't really put up much of a fight. I mean, I've barely lost any of my troops. Those guys just didn't want to try. I hope this next army tries. I mean, these guys do need their fight. I mean, if I win, I do take Scalabis, but come on. I want a hard siege. I haven't had a hard siege in a while, and right, this doesn't count as a siege, I guess, but I do get a territory for winning, but my priority target here, not only will we kill these guys, I want to kill as many as I can, so none of them actually do make it back to Scalabis. We don't need any of them to run back to the town. I want Anton dead. Because we take Anton dead, I think we'll have the Spanish at their absolute weakest. I mean, they will have basically nothing left to use anymore. So, if we get rid of Anton now, there will be virtually no Spanish resistance left. I mean, I'm probably lying about that. There will be a lot of Spanish resistance as long as they keep on spamming armies all over the campaign map. But, you know, a step is a step. These guys are taking their time back, but they're taking the leisurely stroll. I don't think that's the best idea, though. Might be wearing out their stamina, you know. It's a pretty long war they've taken. I mean, they've come all the way from over there, so, you know, these guys aren't going to be at full stamina when they arrive. Then again, the Spanish don't seem to wear a lot of heavy armour, which I guess plays in their favour, because, I mean, Spain's a hot country, I guess. I've never been to Spain, but whenever I see a tourist who comes back from Spain, he's red as a lobster, so that's all the quote I have on it. So, basically... yeah, these guys probably wear light armor so they don't overheat, which actually might play well to their stamina. Light armor, but what for the effect of the heat, they might live a bit longer and stamina a bit better, but whatever. My guys don't care about the heat and they're wearing their chainmail and they're still fresh. I mean, look at that, we've got maximum stamina basically. No one's going to be dealing with me. I mean, they're all eager, they're all... Yeah, morale's... look, let's just face it, that other Spanish army didn't exist. They didn't make a dent in my army, didn't make one difference whatsoever. Dealt with easily. And some may be saying, maybe I should reform my angle to face this Spanish army, but considering the angle these guys are marching on, I'm not going to move my army, because look, if they're marching this way, oh, I could do that a bit straighter, right? They're going to hit my army pretty much dead on if they keep on marching at this angle. And here we go, first volleys of archers are going, so these guys will probably start running now once we start getting pelted, but there we go. First few casualties of the day, and yep, there we go, they're speeding up. These guys really do not take well to being hit by arrows. Right. Auxilia, I just hope everyone's ready really. The ballistas are getting ready to do their thing as well. But here they come. We've got no pillums to throw at them this time, so I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, guys. You're going to be fighting this one entirely hand to hand. Auxilia, their general, is going to try and flank, so you know what? Let's get the drop on him now. Pin him down and take him out. Come on. Take him out in a... you know, I bet he wasn't expecting that. A bunch of spears in the cornfield. Come on, take him out. Come on, he's standing there, he's waiting. Come on, come on, come on. He's going to break him, Nero Gracchus, I want you to get ready. If he breaks and runs, I need you to be ready to chase him down. Oh, I thought he went down there. But we are like ambushes, like they're being eaten by the corn here and they fall. Come on, he's routing, right. Nero, get on top of him and make sure he doesn't escape. Get him. Everyone else can deal with everything else, right? Auxilia, let's fall upon these final cavalry, and there we go.
Army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from
we'll keep this battle going until Anton falls, but right, I think actually it's no point letting anyone else run. I'll let the archers just take out whatever they can, but keep on running, guys. Don't get slowed down. We need to catch up with Anton. If he dies now, that gives us a good advantage. Otherwise, I'll have the assassin do it. And he can probably do it, but come on, cavalry, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need to catch this guy. We don't want him to get away. Don't want him to escape. We need to be weakening the Spanish, not giving them inspiration to continue their resistance. Actually, oh, we've caught him up. Come on. Come on. Yes! He's out, he's out, he's out. Right, catch up with everything else. Let's mop up these guys. I don't want to have to take Scalabus, men will have it instantly under siege by the Spanish. Want to take a territory, hold it, and keep up the momentum. That's the problem with the Spanish. We've had no momentum in our war with the Spanish. We need more momentum. This is how we're going to beat them. If we can flow from one settlement to another, that means we can take them out. We can get them weaker. We need to knock them off balance now. We can't just have them. We can't have them just running around willy-nilly doing their willy-nilly conquests and annoyances. But we're doing good. We're knocking them all out. Take out these skirmishers now. We'll just go from target to target. We'll just if we can just hit up all the big soft targets, just basically anything. Just basically make sure there's not enough men to basically consider them an army. Just more like a roving little squad of brigands, really. That's what these Spanish are at best now. Come on, come on. That's about all of them taken out. Right, go back on the naked fanatics, because now we've pretty much broken those guys. And he's unwisely running back to where the archers are, by the way. So he's just going to get an arrow to the face now, thanks to his stupid compass being broken. Right, come on, come on, come on. Let's finish these guys off. In you go with your spears. Scoop them up, stab them from around with your spears. Do whatever you wish with your spears. As long as it's gory and it kills a Spaniard, I'm happy with it. Alright, those guys are out. Take out the dog handlers. We don't want more dogs. They never seem to do anything. I mean, when we have war dogs, they seem to be absolutely brilliant. But whenever they have war dogs, they are useless. I guess Romans breed their dogs better than Spanish do. There we go. Right. Take out those Iberian infantry. We've pretty much got all these guys wrapped up now. We've pretty much wiped out all of Anton's army. I don't think a lot of it escaped. And what the best news is, Anton himself is now dead. There's going to be nothing left of the Spanish family tree now. Probably just whoever's in Tingi, and his death will be coming very, 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 very soon. Just need to make our way up to Tingi, and we'll take him out. But that's all for next episode. So hopefully we're within the next bunch of Rome Total War videos. We do take out the Spanish. But you know what? We took out at least one faction in this area, so You know what? I'll call that a victory for me. The Germanians are no more, and soon the Spanish will be joining them in that fate. Right, good one. Right, who's left to take out? I know there's one left, and he's going to probably get archered in a minute. Where is he? There he is. I think he's going to try and avoid the archers, but you guys go there. Auxilia, do you want to have a go at intercepting him? I think the Auxilia might actually intercept him if they get there in time, but then again the archers might. If the archers have a go at it, I think I'll just let the archers do it, but he's just running around like a little lost lamb. Tragic, isn't it? Really tragic. How's my general's getting quite tired. Oh, actually, arrows. You call it a day. I think this guy is going to get arrowed to death. I mean, come on. Come on. He's very brave running through this arrow storm, by the way. I mean, just look at him. He's just running through it. Auxilia, yeah! You could survive a whole arrow storm, couldn't you? Well, that's the battle of a farm slightly outside Scalabis won. I think we'll take whatever they were growing here and have it for our dinner. But that's a good victory for us. So we had 516 men deployed at the siege of Scalabis, or the battle of Scalabis. And we took out 308 men. And we have 496 of ours remaining. We lost nearly nothing. We lost 26 men in that battle. Captain Aingeru, who initiated the battle, leaves with 175 men. He will be dealt with Publius Vinicanius in the next episode. And Anton, who brought 190 men out of his town, only 24 of them will make it back there. And they have no leader. So I think they might actually just scatter and let me have the settlement to myself, which I hope they do. But as it stands, Archer Auxilia really did pull their weight here. 34 and 45 were from them. The Nero Gracchus, 89 kills out of him. And everyone else, yeah, they played their part. But I think it was the archers and the general. They played their best part today. So, you know, thumbs up to them. And let's see if we actually do get to keep Scalabis. I really hope we do. And men also grow tired of sleep, love singing and dancing. Yay, right. Lusitania has fallen and the Spanish kingdom is split. We'll take Asturica next. We'll fall upon that without warning. But we will have to exterminate Scalabis while the Spanish are a rebellious bunch, and we will need to keep very tight control of them. And this is where we're going to leave it for today. But there we go. Another territory falls to me. Lusitania now belongs to me. And we have quite a few notifications to quickly blast through before we end. And the progress report. So, what's going on? We have exterminated Scalabis. Cool. End of term report. Money's good. Money's good. Profits were nearly 4,000 denarii this turn. So, we have nearly 20,000 in the bank. City expands. Parma! Parma has finally grown. So, you will have your proconsul's palace. Enjoy it. Agent found. Scalabis, Spain. Alright, well, we've only just taken that, so we're just probably kicking him out. Actually, hey,
waiting for orders.
Knock him out, 95% chance. I don't want more spies. And there's what's left of Captain Aingeru, by the way. Nothing at all, so I'll take him out on the field next episode before he sieges us. I don't think we need to have a siege. Hey. Get wrecked, right. Successful assassination there. Well done, well done. And let's carry on with everything else. So faction announcements. Luca Ostorius, who was an assassin. He was one who actually escorted Asinius Maxentius, has died, as well as the one in Locus Gepidae. Ah, piss. I was sending him scouting. Oh well, I'll have to train another one from wherever I can. But revenue expands. Nero Maxentius, by the way, now has a magistrate, so that's +1 to public security and +1 to law. And Oppius Salvidenius has a comedian, so more morale. That's always welcome. But right, I can't recruit a spy from here. Vicar Scoffy, can I recruit a spy from there, please? Yes, I can. Right, get a spy, please. Construction report. Right, Arretium has finally completed its Imperial Palace, so we can start recruiting Praetorian cohorts from there, but I think we already could anyway. Condate Redonum has its public baths. Vicar Scoffy and Carthago Nova now have improved roads. Vicus Marcomanni has a temple to Bacchus. All brilliant construction news for us. But right, Arretium, you have now reached your full potential. We can build an urban barracks, so that is definitely going up. And yeah, I'll just give you the urban barracks because that costs nearly 10,000 denarii alone. As for recruitment report then, so Arretium has recruited some more Praetorians, Arimnium some more archers, Patavium some more Praetorians, Corralis some Auxilia, Lugdunum, some legionary cohorts, Carthago Nova, some Auxilia, Oscar, and blah 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 blah, retraining zone, right, and anything else? Diplomatic information, it's all pointless again, but just with the lack of a Germanian symbol in it, because there are no more Germanians, but right! That is where we're going to leave off, 50 episodes down, a lot has been achieved, so let's do a progress report before we end. So, we'll start from the left, so, Senate, how are we doing with the Senate? How have we done? Well, it's been very up and down with the Senate. 1 minute we were at the top, and the Brutii were way at the bottom, and then 1 minute we were at the bottom, and now we're recovering. Let's see. I mean, as you can see, there are less factions now, and opinions on factions I currently have interest in. Well, the only one I have interest in is Spain, and Spain, they believe Spain should be annexed, so yeah, I'll annex Spain then. And as for Thrace, they don't care really. They don't care about Thrace. I need to blockade Asturica, is it? Yeah, blockade Asturica. It might happen, might not happen. And as we can see, insincerity drips from every message the Senate sends in praise of your efforts for the Republic. Your popularity with the mob makes most senators uncomfortable, and a few openly wonder about your true loyalties. Really? Is it because the people, well, the people really love me? I mean, look at that. My popularity among the lower orders is solid. I'm seen as a good man and a good Roman now. But it looks like the Senate are trying to suck up to me. I mean, I guess we're very happy I broke the stalemate of Spain and knocked out the Germanians. I think they're getting worried that my abilities are big. I might be getting a bit too big for them. Too big to fail. Too big to control. I think the Senate might work out. I control most of Western Europe. They control Rome. The Brutii control something, and so do the Scipii. But I have always been the awkward one in the Senate, it seems. I tend to fly in the face of their authority. Sometimes I'll do a mission for them, but I only really do them if I can do it and if there's something good in it for me. I think the Senate is genuinely worried I might see that they leave the picture, because I might want to go it on my own. Rule an independent Roman kingdom. Or an empire. Maybe I will crown myself emperor. Maybe I will. If the Senate doesn't trust me, why should I trust them? But let's see. Diplomacy, by the way. Well, my diplomatic roster is getting a bit thin now. As it stands, I am now just allied to the Romans, and my only enemy is the Spanish. So, nothing really good there. What are the Spanish doing? Spain has no allies, and it's at war with all of Rome. So basically, yeah, I think the fewer factions there are now, the less complex diplomacy is going to get now. So, not really a lot of factions left, actually. I mean, what do we have left apart from Rome? We have Egypt, Parthia, Pontus, Armenia, Greece, Scythia, and Spain, and Thrace. Not a lot left. I mean, I think there's now less than half of the original factions left. I mean, Gauls gone, Britannia's gone, Germania's gone, Dacia's gone, Carthage is gone, Numidia's gone, Seleucids are gone. That's 7 factions in total gone. If Macedon's gone, so that's 8. Yeah, 8 factions have gone. That's a lot. That is a lot of factions. But anyway, let's jump on to other things. So, financial. We've been up and down a lot through these past 10 turns, but I think now we are pretty much at our financial peak. Income is huge, our expenditure is huge, but this is just for this turn, bear in mind, because I did buy an urban barracks. But I think if I basically go, if I was to like not spend money a turn, I will get an income of at least 10,000 denarii. So we are doing incredibly well for money now. I just need to make sure these settlements keep growing, and most importantly, I need to keep rebels out because they can destroy an economy, it seems. And as for faction overall, well, our capital is still Arretium. Tiberius the Angry is our leader. I think he became leader in his last 10 episodes, I believe. Actually, no, it's actually been a very stable family tree. We did lose Asinius Maxentius, that was unfortunate, but no, we didn't really lose anyone else, no one of significance. A few more have joined the family, but that's about it. But anyone who's joined the family has really just been a governor this time around. But I guess our only really characters of note as it stands right now are Gaius Julius, Publius Vinicanius, Numerius Saccus, and Nero Gracchus. I guess those are the guys we have of note in a minute. But we have 63 family members in total, so we do have a big family. We now control 31 regions, so we are up from 25 to 31, so that is 6 new regions have joined our lovely little Roman Republic district. And we have now won 129 battles, and we have lost 21, so that is a very, very strong record. And there are just 213 years left in the campaign, so I think we are in a good position. There are only 19 regions left for us to capture, so I think by the end of it we'll pretty much control all of West, Northern, Central, Eastern Europe. Probably not going to bother with Asia or Africa apart from Marantiunia, but yeah. I think we are going to found ourselves a true Roman Empire. Let's go through our last few things then. So lists, nothing really to deal with here. I mean, yeah. But let's have a look at faction rankings then. So I mean, we are nearly 160 turns. I think we're about 140, 135 turns-ish in now. But as you can see, it's just been going up and up and up in terms of overall score. So let's do some comparisons. So all factions, I am actually leader. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic. So who are the top 5 then? Top 5 as it stands are me, the Brutii, the Scipii, Egypt and Pontus. I believe it was the same last time. But I'm in first, the Brutii are in second, Egypt takes third, the Scipii take fourth and Pontus is number 5. So, pretty strong for me. I mean, I think I've been the strongest overall here. I mean, just look, it's been up, up, up. Everyone else has been a bit skewed. I do have down points, but they are very, very, very few. So, yeah. We're winning. We're winning good. Very, very good. I mean, here's living factions. If we go to all factions, I mean, you can see where other factions have dropped off, but kind of a bit of an arse to read, really. So, quickly look at family tree, and actually Senate officials. I rule the Senate basically, but family tree, we've had no changes really in the family tree apart from just a few bits of more growth. Tiberius the Wrathful is still, well, sorry, Tiberius the Angry is still family leader. Looks like we're not going to get an heir out of him, so his family tree ends here, unfortunately. So another branch of the Vibius Julius department has fallen. Pity. But actually, once Tiberius dies, control will be returned to the Lucius Julius branch. As we know, the Lucius's family normally has produced some of the best people in our family, some of which tend to die too soon. But Servius the Gambler is faction heir. Whatever, we'll have Servius the Gambler. And I think once Servius becomes leader, he won't have a long reign as he is already 50, and Tiberius just seems to be refusing to die. Herennius Cocceianus will not be taking the throne, neither will Publius Vinicanius. Actually, I think Servius is actually the last Julii in the Lucius branch. I mean, let's just quickly look. Yeah, no, because Fadia brought up her own family. They were that's the Penus, that's the Penus family there, who also have the Gracchus family with them. Yeah, we're having a bit of a problem here. We're running into a shortage of pure Julii. We do have Canute Julius, of course, and we do have Nero Julius, Aulus Julius, Gaius Julius. We have a few Julii left at least, because that is still the rule. Only a Julii will ever sit on the throne and will only ever be emperor. Not a Gracchus, not a Saccas, not a Vinicanius, not a Maxentius. Just a Julius. But that is where we're going to end it, and yeah. Overall progress, we've done fantastic. I mean, yes, I'm only on medium difficulty because this is my first ever campaign, but you know what? I think I have got the ropes of it, so next series we'll be playing on hard difficulty. We'll give ourselves more of a challenge. And yeah, what are the plans for the future then of the Empire? We're going to wrap up Spain, of course. We've only got 3 provinces left to capture. We'll take Baetica, Galatia and Marantiunia. We'll probably take Marantiunia next, or Asturica. It's going to be one of those two, probably not Corduba. Then we're going to capture Crete, so we'll have Kydonia under our control. And that will pretty much wrap up our conquest. We will see what is up here, because I think there actually could be a settlement or something, because there are river crossings, and there are resources as well. So I think there's something up here that none of the other players have acknowledged. So we'll look up there. And well, actually we're running out of things to conquer. The world's becoming a bit too Roman, but there's only room for one great Roman. So I think soon, probably very soon, war might erupt. A civil war, a big civil war, and another rebellion clear out. Bloody rebels. You're next, rebels, you're next. But that's where we're going to end it for now. So, I hope you enjoyed these episodes of Rome Total War. Like I've said, please leave some feedback this time around. I don't really ask for comments, but, you know, 50 episodes in, are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? Is there anything I can do? Like I've said, I'm not really planning to cut any footage because I don't feel like I should, because really there isn't really anything I want to cut really, because the campaign gameplay is just as important as the battle gameplay. I can't just do the battles on their own, otherwise then it'd just be a load of battles without context, you know what I mean? So that is where I'm going to leave it. So hopefully you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next episode. We've got some more Traffic Giant coming up next, so yeah, buckle in for some more Traffic Giant, or if not, stick around. More Rome Total War will be coming up in probably about 2 or 3 weeks time. Just depends how quickly I get everything else recorded and uploaded, since I'm just a 1 video per day guy. See you all later, folks. See you all.